The clock is ticking and your SHRM exam is probably near. Now is when everybody starts to panic. I saw all of your comments and you've asked me to give you more keywords. You said that was helpful and you want more keywords to help you in your decision making. So I put together 25 terms that you can use as a part of your cheat sheet. Now listen, I'm not telling you to go make a cheat sheet. Nobody better say that I told you to cheat. This is a mental cheat sheet. Do not try to go into your testing center with these words written down anywhere. As a matter of fact, I'm timestamping this because I'm not going to be held responsible. Okay, now here we go. I'm going to give you these 25 terms that you need to commit to memory. I'm also going to tell you why each word is important and what it means for your decision making. We'll start with the behavioral competencies. The first word is collaboration. Collaboration indicates that teamwork is going to be a priority. So look for solutions that involve group input or some kind of partnership. Next is cultural competence, and it's going to be important in this window. Cultural competence suggests diversity and inclusion are important in your answer choice. So pick actions that respect or either elevate diverse perspectives. Next is ethical practice, which means that integrity or fairness is being evaluated in that question. So avoid choices that involve shortcuts or biases. Conflict resolution signals a need to manage disagreements constructively. So look for steps that focus on mediation or some kind of de-escalation. Decision making, it tells you to analyze and choose thoughtfully. So you can immediately strike out any answers that are impulsive or overly simplistic. Things like fire an employee immediately or ignore a situation. These don't reflect reasoning or consideration. Leadership suggests inspiring or giving direction to others is going to be the focus. So pick options that empower or mentor. When these words appear, they're testing your ability to apply key behavioral competencies. So memorizing these ensures you're always aligned with SHRM's priorities. We're moving on to technical knowledge, and I'm just sharing 4 words here, and that's not by happenstance. As a matter of fact, I want somebody to tell me in the comments why you think I only have 4 words to share from technical knowledge. I want to see if you guys have been listening to me. Okay, so back to the words. The first word I want to share is compliance. Compliance is a red flag for legal adherence. So always prioritize solutions that follow laws and the company's policies. FLSA, ADA, FMLA, and OSHA are all compliance-specific terms. Any question involving these requires knowledge of their basic requirements. Most of the time when you have questions about laws, it is going to be laws that have a number threshold. And what I mean by that is the law kicks in when a certain number of employees are present, like the ADEA. It kicks in when there are 20 or more employees. So most of the time, that's what you'll see. Next is performance management. This indicates feedback, goal setting, or improvement plans. So look for structured, measurable actions. Employee relations tells you to focus on handling complaints, investigations, or grievances fairly and thoroughly. So when you see these words, you'll know that legal policy or adherence to policy is a priority. So choose answers that are precise, lawful, and align with best practices. Okay, now onto the situational terms. These words are clues for how to approach the situations. So they are going to highlight either the mindset or the process that you're going to need to follow for those. The first one is prioritize. Now, when you see prioritize, look for answers that address the most urgent or the most impactful action first. Second is assess. Assessment implies that you need to evaluate the situation before acting. So again, avoid immediate or reactive choices. Next is mitigate. Mitigate means reduction is key. So you need answers that address potential problems proactively or either withdraw the problem from as many parts of the organization as you possibly can. Empower signals a need to enable others. So look for solutions that give employees ownership or autonomy. Facilitate suggests guiding or managing a process. So you're looking for answers that support smooth operations or the facilitation of discussions. Next is investigate. And this is a cue that you're going to have to gather information before decision making. So eliminate any answer choice that skips the investigation. Implement tells you that you're going to be taking an action. So you are looking for an answer choice that involves execution of a plan or execution of a policy. So these terms should guide the sequence of actions in the situation. So you need to pay close attention to the sequence and don't skip any steps. Now, at the risk of making this video 12 hours long and having you check out before the ending, I'm still going to add one more section that I think is important, and that is strategic concepts. Now, don't worry, stick with me because I just have a few to add here, but they are important clues because these terms signal a shift toward big picture thinking, and that's how HR aligns with organizational goals and strategies. The first one is organizational alignment. Organizational alignment tells you to focus on how HR supports business objectives. So you're going to be looking for answers that tie HR actions to the organization's success. Next is change management. And change management implies managing transition smoothly. So you're looking for solutions that support employees during this change. Workforce planning points to long-term thinking about talent needs. So look for options that prepare for future growth or for future talent challenges. And finally is stakeholders. Now this one is important because when you see this, you know that it's important to consider everybody that's going to be affected by the decision. So choose inclusive and well-rounded answers. When you see these terms in a question, pause and identify which competency, knowledge area, or process is being tested. Then eliminate your distractions. Dismiss any answers that don't align with the core concept signaled by the term. Focus on SHRM's intent. Look for answers that prioritize compliance, employee well-being, and organizational success. Now, guess what? I'm not done. I have more last-minute tips, but this video is already too long, so I'm going to put it in another video. So if this one was helpful, you're definitely going to need to check out part 2. I'll see you over there.